Do you have a question or a comment for my guest this evening? Then why not text 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, just click on the Contact Us button and that will email me directly here in the studio.
It's your obsession with me that makes me so cold. Your confession with she that makes me withdraw. The night is full of whispers and the day is full of rain. When I get back to you, my heart's ready to say keep loving you. You promised me I ain't that easy, baby, but you get my heart for free tonight. I'm hurting, just way too much. I'm feeling a little out of touch. I don't know just why I cry. I'm feeling fine. I know that I won't be around forever. With your head, it's my simple pleasure. It's loving you. You promised me I ain't that easy, baby, but you get my heart for free tonight. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Hello and good evening and welcome to Don't Stop the Music radio show. My name is Peggy-Sue and I am your host. The song you just heard there is from my guest this evening. So I'd like to welcome to the studio, now I'll get this right now, Joe, Seamus, Sergey and Tim.
That's all right.
Hey, I got it right.
Hello.
And then of course the Trapdoor Spiders. What a brilliant name.
Thank you very much.
Now you're going to have to tell me why the Trapdoor Spiders.
Well-
Yeah. Well, we came up with the name.
Well, my dad came up with the
Well, yeah,
name,
your dad
and then I
came up.
brought it to you, and then we faffed about thinking, well, do we want this name or do we want another name, and so on. And I think in the end it stuck because we kept changing it so many times, but we kept coming back to it. So it's stuck, and that's our name, and that's what we are.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now the song there was called Heartstruck. So tell me about that song.
Well, I mean, it was the first song we learnt together as a band. I mean, we liked the riff, and it was fun and simple to play, and we decided to record it for the same reasons. I mean, it was a sort of expression of us and our sort of influences, and we liked it. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the energy of our band.
It's got the
It's
attitude.
a good introduction to our energy that we have.
To be fair, when I first heard the song, I thought it was a cross between, now you're going to laugh at this, it was a cross between similar to Green Day, Blink 182 and the Beatles.
Oh, well, that's very, very interesting. That's very
Because it
kind
had
of you.
that, you know, where the Beatles have the harmonies and stuff, it just all linked in together and it just really did give that vibe.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, yeah. I mean, it wasn't quite what we were going for, but we landed on it, so we're
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Because you are like a rock band in a way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, and obviously Blink 182 and obviously everything else I've said was pretty good, but Beatles you don't tend to do as rock, but they did have quite a few rocky songs.
Yeah.
So if you think like back in the USSR
Yeah.
and you had that and you put yours against that, they're both have a very similar vibe to them. Not that they're saying they sound the same, they don't sound the same, but they have a very similar vibe.
Great. Oh, well, that's a great review. Thanks.
So if you have any comments or questions for my guest this evening, you can text 07900171453. You can email in at studio@swindon1055.com, or if you're listening via the app or website, do click on that contact us button in the top right hand corner, and that will also email me directly here in the studio. And we do like your questions. It's always good. It's always good. So how did you guys meet? Because Joe, I know I've had you in the studio before singing live as a solo artist, but how did you guys all meet?
Well, I sort of got in touch with the original. So this is not the original formation of the band. I joined as a bass player about a year, 18 months ago. And what was the band called?
The band was called Fiends on the Block. But
Fiends on the Block.
It wasn't really going anywhere. Our drummer sourced Joe for us, luckily, and he was the bassist. And then
subsequently left 2 weeks after.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the guy leading the group actually had a break and decided to
part
leave.
ways with us. So
so I joined, and
the direction of music kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
And we got Sergey in on drums.
Yeah, we met. I met Joe at open mic night in Pusey in Honey Street, and we started talking about music and bands. And I was doing drumming for the open mic night, and he said, "Why don't you come along and try out for drums?"
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, and then we had a band practice. You came along, and Timmy was the old bassist from Fiends on the Block, left, came back, and we formed our group, and here we are.
Wow, nice. So you met at Honey Street at the mic?
Open mic night. So I've been doing a bit of open mic night for the past year, and met Joe, had a chat, talked about the music and styles that we liked, and I heard one of the songs that he played. I think I'd love to play drums along to this song, and now I'm actually in a band doing that, so it's worked out very well.
Was the because I absolutely love open mic nights, because you do get to meet so many like-minded people, and you can do like open mic nights. You can also do the jamming sessions. So did you get it while Joe was actually singing? Because you can do that on some places.
I was actually the in-house drummer for the open mic night, and Joe actually got on stage and played some of his songs that he wrote, and actually I think one of his songs that you played was British Citizen, and I actually drummed to that and on an electric drum kit, and I loved it, and I said I just cannot wait to actually play the song on a real drum kit. and now we've had a chance to do that. And
fantastic. Which we're also going to play that song later on in the show. Yeah, no, open mic nights definitely give you that that opportunity to meet other people, and it's great that you've come together in that way as well.
I mean, just getting together is quite difficult, because Sergey's, from Warminster, and these guys live in sort of near Stroud, and I'm based near Swindon, so it's no small effort getting together sort of twice a week.
So do you also use the wonders of the internet, because that was something that COVID actually gave us, wasn't it? The fact that you can write a song and play a riff, and then pass it on for you to play, so for you to do the drums or listen to it, because you can also do that and then get everything all together that way.
I mean, we're a very impractical band. we like to do things when we're sort of together, really. Of course we sort of bounce ideas.
In person's better, isn't it?
We get the chemistry, we can see, I mean, we've all got autonomy sort of over our own part, really, and it's a happy marriage of sort of different ideas and influences. So
So all the songs of bar one are from your new EP.
Yeah.
So tell our listeners about your new EP.
Well, Connection to the Underworld, it's like an amalgamation of the tracks that people sort of responded to. I mean, we write a lot of our own originals, like, all the time.
We like doing that.
And it's something that
stimulating.
We sort of pride ourselves on that as a band, and I mean, this album has got the EP's got 4 very different tracks on it. It's actually split into an A and a B side, so if
you think of the old vinyl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We like to go old school.
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to sort of announce ourselves as a band, and the whole aim of it was just so we can play more. That was the only
Yeah.
mandate we had. We just want to perform more, play more, and we hoped it would give us more opportunities. So rather than having like a big release on a big single, that's not. I mean, obviously we'd like to do that, but you know, what we're about as a band is sort of just getting together and playing the music and having a good time.
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to put ourselves in a strong position to be able to do that going forward. So that's why we released an EP of sort of 4 very different tracks rather than having sort of one big
Yeah.
single release.
Makes sense. So with that, I'm going to play Don't You next. So tell me the story behind this one.
Well, yeah, this is probably one of our heavier tracks. Yeah, we just enjoy playing it. It's got some naughty solos in it, and
Indeed.
actually not on this recording, but you know, Sergey, you get your sort of warbling on
we did a
it.
bit of throat singing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's always cool.
it's good. It's good fun to play.
A bit heavier,
bit heavier. Yeah,
Heavy bass.
grungier.
yeah.
Grunge, yeah. So this is Don't You by the Trapdoor Spiders.
Don't you take it out? Won't you figure it out? It's crying, I know, and I don't care anyway. Give what you got and then wouldn't you fade away? Now all I feel is those moments you steal, to share, to stop, to care, but I'm not. Find out it's myself. I'm young, but not in jail. Revenge, revenge, recognize, revenge, revenge. Turn the sky to all the light. Revenge, revenge, recognize, revenge, revenge. Turn the sky to all the light. It's crying, I know, and I don't care anyway. Give what you got and then wouldn't you fade away? Now all I feel is those moments you steal, you share, to stop, to care, but I'm
There we go. So that was Don't You, and as you were saying there while that was playing, you, especially Sergey was saying, it was mainly that it's a bit like Beach Boys mixed in together with.
With the Libertines, a bit of Nirvana, and some other bands kind of mixed together in like a big pop, and sort of what comes out is sort of what we're trying to emulate.
Yeah.
But we've
in
also
that
got
style.
our own sort of style, I
Yeah.
think, and that's what I like.
Which is another thing, which is I was going to ask all of you. So, what's your personal music genres, or what type of music do you enjoy? Because you could be a secret, I don't know, Springsteen fan, or you could be a secret Swiftie. It really doesn't matter. But what I mean is what's personal to you, because you can bring those styles, because what you like enjoy, into a band and give
Yeah.
your ideas. So come on then, find out. Come on, Tim, you can do this one first.
Mainly Nirvana.
No?
That's Yeah, that's what I listened to. Yeah, and Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I listened to a lot of growing up. That's the first bands I remember.
Yeah, fair enough. Sergey?
And for me, it was definitely the White Stripes.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
a huge influence on sort of
But then you're a
guitar
drummer.
playing. About to guitarist actually.
Ah.
He's retrained.
Doing drumming.
Ah.
So for me, I just think that the way they approached music was so important, such a big change in how music was done that time.
Yeah.
So they're a huge influence of me.
Yeah.
A lot of the 70s bands, I like the Doors, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, I think that was 70s, right? Yeah. I'm strange because I listen to a lot of different music. I'm quite eclectic, but I don't really know if it comes out of my writing or not. I'm not really too sure, you know. But yeah, I have
fair enough.
quite a wide range.
Yeah, I agree with Seamus. You know, like bands like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young have definitely been a big influence on us, and you know the Pixies as well.
Yeah,
We kind of like
definitely.
that sort of grunge, bit more raw, but also I think we like to tell stories, don't we? I mean, in our songs, and you know, my influences are so varied. They're like from
Yeah.
sort of folk music and artists like Matt Dayton, or you know, drum and bass and techno as well. So we try and sort of.
So many other stuff. I grew up listening to Motown, Mamas and Papas,
Yeah.
Loving Spoonfuls, that sort of side of that kind of music as well. So
Yeah. And with my name being Peggy-Sue, I was actually named after Buddy Holly's song Peggy-Sue.
Oh, wow.
So for me, I've been brought up on 50s, 60s, 70s. I'm an 80s child, so 80s and 90s all the way up to today. So I've got such a wide range of music that I really enjoy listening to. So at the moment, because every year, you know, you get the Spotify recap after the year to find out, and you'll find it changes year after year. But the one thing that stays the same is there is one album I do listen to over and over again, which is Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, because like you said, it tells a story, and it's always good to have that, and I can have that in the background just on repeat constantly and just know exactly where I am in the story. Whereas this year I've been listening to a lot of Imagine Dragons, and there's a band called Miracle of Sound. They do mainly gaming style music, or
Cool.
based on games.
Yeah.
And my son introduced me to them because he wanted tickets to go and see them in Bristol. So we went in March and we saw them, and yeah, absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's always good to see different bands and different genres and
Taking different influences.
yeah, exactly. Because it was my son who actually introduced me to Lindsay Sterling, and obviously she's a violinist. And then you go on and go into rock music when you go
Yeah.
into Miracle of Sound, and then it's certainly different.
Well, I think music's always sort of redefining
Yeah.
itself. I mean, one thing that we'd like to do is try and stay pretty, do things simple and like old school, really. Sort of the garage rock has definitely influenced us.
New
I mean,
age, old school.
we don't really use any pedals or any effects. So I mean, you hear every note when we're performing live, and I think that's one of our selling points, really.
You hear the raw you.
Yeah.
All the good bits.
Yeah, it is the good bits, because it's always nice to be able to have that openness with your fans, especially when you're
Yeah.
performing. So yeah, that's really, really good. Now I am going to go into the next song, because I know we're going to have 7 songs this evening, and normally I have 6, so I just want to make sure we get them all played. So the next song is Mary. So tell me the brief reason behind this song.
I wrote this song just out of sort of playing with words, playing with stories. I like to leave it up to the audience to decide what they think it's about. But yeah.
Ooh. So listeners, we'd like to know what you think this song is about. So remember, text us on 07900171453, email studio@swindon1055.com, or click on the contact us button on this website or on the app to email me directly here in the studio as well. But here is Mary.
Are you a music lover or a budding musician? If so, come along to the free Big Jam session at the Victoria in Old Town that runs fortnightly on a Wednesday. The session runs from 8:30pm to 11, and 16 to 18-year-olds are welcome with an adult. You can come to play and meet other musicians, bring friends, get experience, or just sit and enjoy. Instruments are available on the night, or you can bring your own. Go to thevicswindon.com to find out more.
Don't Stop the Music radio show is a dedicated show for musicians to share their music across the airwaves, whether they're local, national or international artists, with guests every week discussing and sharing their music, whether they're here in the studio or via the wonders of technology. So join me, Peggy-Sue, live every Tuesday between 8 and 9pm. Plus, Don't Stop the Music radio show Extra is on every Saturday between 7 and 9pm. But that's not all. You can now catch Don't Stop the Music radio show on Spotify, Amazon Music and Patreon every Friday at 7pm. So what are you waiting for? And get your music heard on Swindon 105.5. So listeners, do come and listen and get your music heard just like the Trapdoor Spiders are this evening. Yay! So come on listeners, we would like to know what you thought of Mary and what you think the story is about. So remember, you can text 07900 171 453, or you can tap on that message us button in the top right hand corner of the app or of the website for it to email me directly here in the studio. Or if you are just listening via the technology of the FM radio or DAB, you can also email studio@swindon1055.com. It's always good to know who's listening. Even if it's just saying, I'm here. Just so you guys know.
Of course.
Yeah. Have you got any shout outs for anyone? Perhaps if you do a shout out, they might actually message in.
Oh, well, I've got a few.
Shout out to my dog Sappho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie, big shout out to Ollie, big shout out to Rosie, big shout out to Gus, Nick, obviously Mom, Dad, Rob, Tom, everyone who keeps coming to our gigs. Yeah.
Everyone who's supported us.
Yeah, it's been a journey, so yeah.
And we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
it's good.
to my friend Fabiola, James, and my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, my mum and my dad and my sister. They're all the home listening, I think.
Yeah,
So
especially
come on.
Sergey's mum for making all those brownies. They
Oh,
are
they're so
really good,
delicious, yeah.
Oh, that does sound
Got that
good.
recipe down.
Nice. It's always nice to have parents like that, isn't it? And people that do support you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is good.
I
It's
mean,
always good.
None of this would be happening without sort of all the equipment that we've managed to borrow from our parents.
Indeed, yeah.
Mic stands and stuff
So
like
do you
that.
all come from musical backgrounds of your families or into music that way, musician wise, or have you actually just come into it because they've really been very encouraging for it, when I can say the word?
I'd say for me, it's a bit of both. My dad's, he plays guitar, he's been in bands, so, you know, I've always had that sort of motivation behind me
Oh, brilliant.
to do music. But I think it's finding the love in it for yourself that makes
Yeah.
it important. And you can fall in love with it in that way. I think that's the best way to, or at least in my opinion, that's the way that I have grown to like it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'd
Things like
agree.
that.
I mean, I came from a musical background with my parents, both being encouraging, and yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's really hard to do anything musically, and in fact, that's what the next song's really about.
Oh, British citizen.
Yeah, it sort of touches on the barriers of entry within the music industry, and the challenges we've found, because you know, to get sort of the Spotify algorithms going,
Yeah.
realistically you need quite a lot of sort of capital behind it, and sort of semi-professional amateur band. I mean, that's just not feasible when we all have second jobs. So yeah, I mean, that's why we all sort of like the song, because yeah, it's quite frustrating to start in this game.
Yeah. Well, with that said, shall we actually play British Citizen for our listeners? So here it is. There we go. So that was British Citizen. Now, whilst that was playing, we've had 2 messages come in. So we have got people listening. Yay!
Good.
So the first one is from Mark. Hello, Mark. Mark says, loving this sound. When's the next gig?
Oh,
There you go.
16th of June at the Exchange in Bristol.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
So yeah, it's on a Monday, so that's interesting. But aside from that, we're really excited for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah.
What else you've got coming up?
22nd of August, we've got we're doing a charity gig supporting a band called Nostalgia Bias in Cheltenham. The venue's called Smoky Joe's. It's a pretty good venue.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like 50s-esque venue.
Very
Yeah, I was going to say,
excited.
it sounds like a diner.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's kind of like a diner. It's got not really a stage, but just enough space for a band. Just.
And we're playing at Fanny's Meadow down in Somerset, the festival, and that's on the 31st of July.
Mhm.
We're opening the festival off, so yeah, that will be good fun. Yeah.
And the other message we've had come in is from Jane Cantlon. Hello, Jane. Thank you for messaging. And Jane says, what a fantastic band, destined for success. Yes, I agree. Such energy and great stories. Love them. Rocking sounds. Glastonbury needs you guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I
Wow,
tend
that's
to
nice.
agree.
Cheers, Jamie.
Most
Thank you.
definitely.
Catch you at the next gig.
No, yeah, I would actually agree with that. Saying you would go down really well at Glastonbury.
Oh, great.
Definitely.
No, well, we'll try and apply.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do the introducing stage. There's so many stages there anyway, isn't there?
Yeah.
So you can always try and get in. So yeah, that would be quite good.
Great.
Definitely.
Great.
See, always worth it. Now, funny stories. Come on. Now I know last time, Joe, when you was in doing, you were playing a song live on air, and your string went on your guitar, and you luckily you had brought another guitar with you.
Yeah, I'll swap mid-song.
You did swap my song, and to be fair, apart from the fact that I was trying not to laugh, it was very impressive.
I died a bit inside in that moment. But, these things
Ever
happen.
professional though, because you carried on.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've had a few
I suppose-
hairy moments. Going,
Yeah.
That's part of the band life, though. Really,
To be
isn't
fair,
it?
yeah. So, what funny stories have you guys got as a whole band?
I mean, I think one that we were talking about outside that really sprang, and we completely forgot about this, which is the unbelievable part. But I mean, we've been going since October, so we've been fairly busy, sort of doing gigs every fortnight or whatever, and
Yeah.
other events. But there was one time when we did 2 gigs in the same night. I don't know, we were playing quite early at one of the pubs, and then it was quite close to the other pub, and we managed to sort of turn around. I think we got paid for both, actually.
Yeah.
It was a very lucrative night, but we had a half an hour turnaround of packing up all the stuff and then unloading the stuff, and no
Setting
sound
it all
check. Yeah, it was proper rock
It was a
and
proper
roll.
stress test for the
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
Of professionalism.
Unpack drum kit, PA, chuck it in van, go to the next place, unpack it,
Set
and
it
then
all up.
Which was
get
packed.
the
And just
sound.
play.
Yeah.
So you get
Yeah.
the PA right, and but that's I guess that's the joy of it.
Yeah.
It's sort of, if it was too easy, then you wouldn't appreciate it when you
Yeah, it
do
was
something.
good to experience it once.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stress there.
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
So you can see where some bands come from, because there are some festivals which I'm trying to think what they are, and I know there is where the band would play at one, and then literally, as you've just said, pack down, get to the next one and play.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that I'm sure it's something like London and maybe Leeds or something they do too, and then it's like BBC or something. It's one of
Firing
those.
out band
Yeah,
after band.
and because
Yeah.
they're it's both of them. They do have to go straight from one to the other. And you can just imagine. And I know, talking to some of the other bands, there was one that they literally packed up and had to drive to the next one, and the car broke down whilst on to the next one, and they had to try and get there, and they literally rocked up, like you just said. They rocked up, no
Yeah.
sound check, no nothing, and literally just got on with it. So yeah,
That's a bit of us. Yeah.
that's very rock and roll then.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing or not.
But then now you've done that stress test, you're fine.
Yeah.
We survived it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
playing, still gigging. So.
Yeah, exactly. See, these things are sent to try us. Well, they are. Now, the next song we are going to play is Do Do Do, which is not on your EP.
Well, it was actually released before as a single, so we've worked with two producers, and we sort of wanted quite a heavier sound with one, and then we wanted to sort of do a bit more of an acoustic sort of take to the other tracks, and we just wanted to sort of really establish our sound and just get in there. I mean, he was a really talented guy. I mean, shout out to Gus White, and
he was very helpful in the process of creating the song. And I think he taught us a lot as well.
So we learned a lot. I mean, we wrote Do 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 in when we were in the studio. I think that day, and it sort of all just came together quite quickly, and we liked it. So
It's quite funny because when you just did it there, do 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 do, all I can think of is Labyrinth. Have you ever seen the film Labyrinth?
No, I need
with
to
David
watch that.
Bowie. There is a section in that, because the way you just did it, it just, you know, when you get that memory come up in your mind, and it's literally a head, and it goes do 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 do, certain death. And that's all I could think of when you said it. So you're gonna have to watch it now.
Definitely, yeah.
But this is Do 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 by Trapdoor Spiders. There we go. That shows the softer side of the band. As we were saying when I was playing, actually, it's nice to have a band that has a good range, because as you have got the harmony. When I say harmonies, I can't get. I need to get my teeth in today. So you've got the harmonies there, and you guys together are brilliant when you have the harmonies, and from the very rocky ones to the slow ballad styles, which is amazing because, again, as I said at the beginning of the show, it's very in the style of the Beatles, because they harmonised really well, and you do.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
No, thanks.
So well done.
Yeah, I mean, we really enjoyed doing Do because it came together so quickly, and it definitely got in touch with our softer side as a band, which is something we don't often do, because when we play, when we just turn it up and play quite
Turn up to
fast
11.
and loud, and that's usually our style. So it was nice to do something a bit more left field.
It also changes the way thinking about music. Instead of always relying on the distortion, the loudness, and sort of hiding behind that, it's nice to sort of actually be sort of stripped down to the simple acoustic sound,
Yeah.
and getting much more in touch with the instrument, actually getting much more, in contact with how we all play together.
Yeah.
And it changed your dynamics for it a lot as well. And the good thing with that is it shows then that, say if a producer's listening and they would like to have one of your songs maybe in an advert or in a film or something, or even a TV series, you've got something like that can be played whilst, I don't know, out the top of my head, two people who are falling in love maybe walking past or something, or you've got the faster one, which could be a fight scene or a car chase or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's just,
I mean, we definitely thought about sort of like putting it up for sync sort of stuff, and but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, our band identity is us, and we want to write for us rather than sort of sync sort of licensing in TV and film. But I mean, we're always open to ideas. But I mean,
also the fact that we do harmonies in both the heavy stuff and the softer stuff. It's nice that at least to me, I think it works in both.
yeah.
And transitioning to softer stuff. I think a lot of songs with harmonies are inherently quite acoustic and softer, and I think I'm mostly thinking Simon and Garfunkel, to be honest. But
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, when I said sync, I was sort of referring to like the licensing.
Yeah.
That we're under. But yeah, I mean, in harmonies too, of course, we've got to be in sync, guys.
of course.
Yeah.
Had two meanings.
Yeah.
So, but then I suppose with that one as well, I could see that being used. For me, I've not watched the second series yet, but the first series of The Last of Us.
Oh right, yeah.
So that would actually, when you've got where they're walking along and it's just them two walking along, it's that type of feel. It's that
More intimate.
that loneliness, even though they're both together. You've got the two characters together. It's just that type of thing, and that's what I mean by maybe going into film and that. So they actually use your song as it is now, and just to use it in something like that, it'd be quite good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if we can get it out there.
imagination.
Yeah, Netflix, here we come.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, Stranger Things. That would be another one that would probably work well in.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. See, sorry about that. I think they're going into the last season on that one. So I think that's already been filmed and wrapped up. So sorry. Unless they do something like a prequel or something.
A spin-off. Something.
Yeah, or a spin-off. Yeah, it'd be quite good. Now, because I'm conscious of time and I know we've got a couple more songs to go, the next song I'm going to play is Send a Letter. So tell me the story behind this one.
Well, I mean, it's actually unreleased yet.
So it's exclusive.
Yeah, it's coming out supposedly in June, if we can get our act together, really.
Ooh.
And, I mean, we recorded it with Do, and
it's a bit of a spur of the moment, wasn't it?
well, it took sort of a few days to put it together. I mean, it was a bit of I mean, we first came up with the song at Timmy's house when we were staying there practicing, and we were just sort of jamming,
Just had
really.
acoustic guitars and playing, and just sort of came up with the main verse bit and a bit of a chorus, and actually just there's something else that's that connection. We just had that kind of connection with harmonies and how we sang, and we just had to
Felt
sort
kind of magical,
progress.
I think.
Yeah, it was just something where we would have sort of just connected, and it was
very
really
raw,
beautiful.
very raw,
Yeah, I mean, it's got
person.
a bit of a story behind it. I mean, it was based on sort of a fictional character that sort of isn't available emotionally. It's sort of the easiest way to say it. But we really enjoyed playing it. We really enjoyed performing it. It shows off our sort of vocals, and we hope everyone else likes it too.
Well, here it is, exclusively Send a Letter. we go. So that was Send a Letter, which is exclusive play of their new track that's coming out soon.
Yeah. End of June. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And you've heard it here first. Yay!
Yay! Yeah.
So tell our listeners how they can find out more information about you, or where they can find out about your gigs and things like that.
Well, just probably sort of Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, we're pretty
Instagram's where we post most of our stuff updating.
Yeah, we just chose one platform to go with because life's too short, right? So yeah, that's where you can sort of find us.
And Spotify, obviously,
Yeah.
for anything we've got released, because
And SoundCloud.
yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, Apple Music, Tidal, all of them. But I mean, we've got our website and it's primitive stages. It's nearly ready to go.
Ready to go soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
We've got a mailing list, sort of slowly we're compiling. So when it gets up to 100, we'll launch it. And yeah.
Ooh, nice. And I know you've said you've got a couple of gigs that's coming up. Have you got anything on your wish list that you would like to play? Obviously Glastonbury, as it was already announced.
Yeah, I mean, well, we'd quite like to do this Lake Fest, if possible.
Lake Fest would be
cool. Yeah, I mean, we just sort of, we've got wide ambitions, but I mean, we try and keep it sort of focused on what's in front of us. I mean, at the moment, we just want to play, really. We don't really mind to who and where. Yeah, I mean, a few more festivals would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glastonbury, that would be great.
That would be a major thing,
Park
wouldn't it?
stage, yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Isle of
Yeah.
Wight.
Isle of Wight?
Festival. would be quite
Yeah. Download?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't say no.
Yeah, because that's the thing, isn't it? It's getting out there, but also trying to get, because you have to now apply for nearly like a year ahead just to get some of those gigs, and it can be hard. And that's why I was going to say about, like you're saying about the open mic nights, sometimes you haven't got anything booked, but you still want to get yourself heard and get yourself out there, and even just to practice with people in front of you. It's the main thing is just to go and do those. So like the Vic has got a jamming session, like I think it's once a fortnight, or you have got at the Barge Inn at Honey Street, you do have the open mics, and I think the Castle in Swindon also do them. But obviously, because where you're so far and widespread, you've got all those areas that you can go to. So it's always good to do your homework and go to them.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really do too many open mics now. I mean, obviously we do when we can, but we're sort of a bit too busy with other things. I mean, it's definitely been really useful for us, meeting other musicians and finding our feet, and it's great. But I mean, we've sort of and we would do the odd one when we were a bit rusty.
It was very good because it was having practice with an audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a really good way of just doing it and testing it out and what people might like and not like, and it was just good performance experience for us.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing that's always worth doing, because you can also gauge, depending on the venue, you can also gauge people's reactions to your song. So if you've got a new one, you're like, oh, this is one we're just toying with, we're not bringing it out, this is the raw state, and you can play it, and then you can oh, actually that needs tweaking there as well. It just gives you that another platform for you to get out on. And again, say another thing that is the lives on the internet. So like you can do Facebook Live, or you can do YouTube Live and things like that. Again, they're the ones that you can also get across the world. So you're saying earlier that you were about Malta while we was off air, while the song was playing. Perhaps then, even then, you can get further widespread than Malta. You can also get, maybe, I don't know, you can go anywhere really.
Yeah, I mean, we've got, we're hoping this summer to maybe get away down into Malta and do a few gigs there, and we've got a few contacts, and they'll be very happy to have us. And I mean, sort of a bit of a tour, but obviously getting a full drum kit over on a plane is it's no
mean
thing.
feat, yeah.
And then driving it around and getting it across the different islands. So we're probably going to go acoustic and have it as half holiday and half a tour, but we've got a few venues that are ready for us.
So I know you said about acoustic, why not go with a cajon?
Well, yeah, that's exactly the plan.
They do have a cajon, so bring
Yeah,
it
yeah.
along, and it's quite a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good thing. They are very good. I've had a couple bands in here play them. So yeah, they are really good to definitely carry on with you, and a lot cheaper than taking a whole drum kit with cymbals and everything. Just take a cajon.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not feasible for us to go on a proper tour and book it all up. I mean, it costs like 20,000-30,000 euros, and we're not going to do that.
Start minimalist.
Yeah, exactly, and that way
Yeah.
it's a bit more fun, and and we probably the stakes are a bit lower, so
So we are fast coming up to the end of the show, and I know I've got a few minutes left, but you're actually going to play a song acoustically live in the studio for us to take us out. So first off, let me thank Mark and Jane for both messaging in. It's really lovely to have those messages come in. Thank you guys for coming in as well. It's been an absolute pleasure welcoming you to the studio.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Peggy.
Thank you very much.
So please tell us about the song you're going to take us out with.
So this song's called Remorse Code, and it's all about regret, really, as a topic, but also finding compassion for that regret, and we all like it.
We do indeed.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for listening. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on the next one. And to take us out, here is Remorse Code by Trapdoor Spiders.
Too late to return, too far to remain, too steep for my remorse, too right for my blame, and I feel so foolish again, and I feel so foolish again. You took out the word, leave me with the rest. I'm marooned to the cause. I like it, I confess, and I feel so foolish again, and I feel so foolish again. Serious face, serial embrace. Who's the witness? Yeah, who's the witness? It never goes away.